Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Dark Rites of Arkham. Last time we wandered around the prison and the morgue, picked up a bunch of magazines, picked up at least one bottle of alcohol, of antiseptic, that we are going to mix with another bottle of antiseptic from the infirmary to start a fire. Unfortunately, in the infirmary they told us to leave while the nurse is treating a patient. So, what are we going to do for the time being? I guess we can start by going to the death row and see if the prisoner there wants any of the books. What we want to do is set the trash can here on fire to go and mess around with the... whatever it was called, the electric chair, old Betty. How about the Smutty magazine? Do you want that? Let's see what you've got to bargain with. This reading will make my lonely nights in this cell more bearable. I think you know what I mean. You better not go into detail. Okay, we can continue our barter. What do you need? Booze, tobacco, or medicine? I was going to say medicine, but we are going to get medicine from... well, we're going to get the antiseptic. Guess let's say tobacco? Tobacco. I can't remember where I left my pack of cigarettes, so I could use one. A pack? I think this is a drugstore. The common currency here is single cigarettes. For the magazine, I can give you... a couple of cigarettes. Okay, I don't know why we want them. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Can we trade them back? A couple of cigarettes, judging by the smell, Velvet Leaf, not my brand. Okay. I wonder if the other options would have messed us up somehow. Let's save and see. I am curious here. What would happen if I asked for something else? Okay, we are back here. Hello, Stuart Holmes. Come back to us. Medicine. Wise choice, but I'm out of stock. If you want, I can fake a stomachache and get sent to the infirmary. Go ahead and write down your shopping list. We're in a hurry. We'll choose something else. Okay, I think every other choice is fake. Booze. Oh, wow. Copeland drank my last bottle. He seemed really down. I'm sending him to Old Betty this week. Did you know that? You'll have to choose something else. Then why did you give me the options if tobacco is the only option? That's kind of bullshit. I don't know why we want them though. I guess we could also go visit the morgue and see if we can trade our other magazines for something with the lady there. Okay. Do you want horror stories? Horror? I don't read horror. It's a good magazine. Seabury Quinn, Arlton Eddy, Gray Laspina. Laspina? Is that a last name? Okay, she does not want that. And she doesn't want that. Do you want a smoke? Keep it. All I need is for my shift to end. I don't imagine you want a syringe. Does the doctor feel like smoking? Okay. Was there anything that we missed here? Cross, cabinet, skeleton table... No, I don't think so. Were you looking for this? Cigarettes! I don't know where I left mine. Oh, so that's what it was. I've been looking everywhere, but never mind. Thanks, Foster. I gotta step out for a minute. I'm going to get some coffee at the Silver Spoon. I don't want to see you guys around when I get back, okay? I don't like working with an audience. Okay, and now he is gone for infinite time. All clear. And we can also root through his shit. Do we need anything from here, Harvey? I don't think so. Can't you open it? It's locked. And we do not have the key. I already have a syringe. Okay, then I guess we don't need anything from here. Let's go back to the prison, I suppose, and see if doing stuff has cleared, has made the nurse leave the medical room, I guess? The first aid room. The infirmary, there we go. Ah, the guard is gone. Okay. Alright, this is closed. But our second bottle of antiseptic, we can now mix them together to horrible results. According to an article in American Science magazine, mixing these two alcohols can cause spontaneous combustion. I better be careful where and how I mix this. Okay. Ah, and we got a douche. For some reason. If I squeeze the rubber, this thing can suck up anything that doesn't weigh much. So we will probably suck up some liquid. Now let's go and do some arson. Alright. Harvey, can you distract him? One. And the other. Fire! 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 What the hell happened here? Good luck with that. What? The fire extinguisher doesn't work. I've got to find another one. You know, it's a fire in a trash can. You can probably stomp it out. Then better than leaving unattended. Okay, we are going to be nice and put out the fire. And then gaslight the security guard by leaving a fire extinguisher in there. I'll leave the poor trash can alone. There is only one key hanging here. The tag says Old Betty. Let's go. And short circuit the local system. Open. I wonder what kind of pleasure some people get from attending such a cruel execution as the electric chair. It's more realistic than the movies. And they don't charge you for it. If you set up a cow shit sandwich stand and put up a free sign, you'd probably run out of stock. Probably. Bucket. There is a sponge floating in the bucket. At the time of execution, they soak it in water and place it between the prisoner's head and the electrode helmet. To facilitate the passing of the current? That's right. You're not going to pick it up. We're running out of time, Jack. It's 11. I think we have 4 hours. It's locked. It goes from the chair to the electrical panel. A test will be conducted tomorrow to ensure that everything is in order for the execution of Barry Copeland. There we go. Electrical panel. Nothing's happening. Actually, 1 second, let me look at my screenshots. Because we had the paper here, so it said that it was failure on 4 and overload on 6. So let's put it to 6. It's overloading. Why do you have a fuck up my electric chair setting on your electric chair? You broke it. Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. Huh? I don't remember what voice I gave to this guy. There's something wrong with the old Betty. I got to report it to the warden. Okay. Nice piece of sabotage, Jack. Thank you. I guess let's go to the warden's office. If he will be busy talking to the maintenance guy. There we go. Key to the basement. I'm getting tired of stealing keys. There is a note on the table. Oh yeah, this is the maintenance guy. He is busy on the phone. I thought we would be stealing something from the maintenance office when the maintenance guy goes there, but apparently not. I mean, maybe yes. Let's go check. I think we've done all we can in there. If you say so. Okay, so no. This thread is over. Open. Ready to head down to the basement? I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling too. But my gun is loaded. Let's go. Is it going to be zombies? That's what I would expect, since we're dealing with Herbert West, the reanimator. You know what, Harvey? This place is dirty, dark, and it stinks. But it's not falling apart. The warden is lying, and West might be right. So it appears. Ah, a zombie. Chuck. Help me! Mr. Davis. What's all this shouting about? Behave yourself, for God's sake. Can't you see we have visitors? I am very sorry about this unpleasant welcome, but Mr. Davis has some difficulties with his social skills. It is not his fault. Let's get out of this cold place and go to my lab. Follow me. Well, you are very chill for a mad scientist. Good heavens. I apologize for the mess. Had I known I was having visitors, I'd have tidied up a bit. Detectives Foster and Whitman. Dr. Morland, I presume. How do you know my name? And your head is stitched back on. We just spoke with Dr. West. He hinted that corpses are being revived in this basement. And he named you as one of the people who might be responsible. Ah, and this is the dead guy whose head disappeared. Although he doubted it, since he claimed you were dead. It's true. My plane was shot down during the Great War. West brought me back. What do you want from me? Your serum. My serum, huh? Does your serum work? Does it work? Much better than West's. He was always very cautious with the dosage, and that was the key. If you inject a corpse, can we have a conversation with it? Of course. With the same clarity as when it was breathing. Although I admit that the formula still needs some tweaking. It's unstable, but I am close to success. Why are you wearing that mask? Are you comfortable with the stink of entrails? Good heavens, no. There's your answer. Or is there some horrible, fucked up hole where your mouth should be? What happened to your neck? Did you cut yourself shaving? Jack, come on, get on with the program. I worked closely with Dr. West on the reanimation serum. What better place than a battlefield to get fresh corpses for experimentation? The accident that killed me also severed my head. West injected the compound into both halves. He didn't do it because of our friendship or because he was my mentor. To him, I was just another corpse to experiment on. I grabbed my hat and fled. Why is your lab in this basement? The further away this kind of science is from society, the better. The world doesn't understand it yet, but it will. And this was the best Warden Robson could arrange. The Warden. He is sick, very sick. Did you know that? He doesn't have long to live. West's imprisonment opened up a valuable opportunity for Robson. The serum would bring him back to life when his time came. But West refused to help him, and Robson moved heaven and earth until he found me. He made me an irresistible offer, unlimited test subjects. Plenty of people die here that no one cares about. How could I resist? Would you be willing to give us your serum? This is West's doing, isn't it? He wants to steal it. West has nothing to do with this. Humanity is in danger, Dr. Morland. And your work is the key to saving it from certain annihilation. You're a bunch of thieves with a lot of imagination. I knew the situation might arise. That's why I took precautions. You probably already know Mr. Paoli. He murdered all 7 members of his family with his bare hands. And this is Mr. Crampton. No introductions necessary. He stormed into a coffee shop in a fit of madness and killed 10 of the 15 customers inside. Both Mr. Crampton and Mr. Paoli are products of an earlier version of my serum. They returned with limited cognition, but stronger than at the time of death. To my surprise, I discovered I could control them. Try to leave, and they'll kill you before you reach the door you came from. Try to harm me, and they'll tear you apart. Are you saying we're your prisoners? Oh, much more than that. You will have the honor of being my last test subjects. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to figure out how to stabilize the formula. Enjoy your last hours of life. Alas, he is evil. Under normal circumstances, we could take those 2 down. But there is a problem. Yes, they're dead. And you heard Morland. They were dangerous killers. And that damn serum made them stronger. I don't know if we'd come out on top. So what do you suggest? Kill Morland before he unleashes those 2 corpses on us. How do we kill someone who's already dead? I don't know. All I know is that no one can accuse us of murder. Because he's already dead. Exactly. Okay. We have a problem here. But perhaps we can solve it. You heard Morland. If we escape, he'll send those 2 homicidal maniacs after us. I know, but I'm not leaving without that serum. Think, Jack. Samuel Carney, 19 years old. Not good enough. I'm working with subjects who lack the necessary biological robustness. For the serum to be successful, I need younger specimens. Children, even babies. I believe Warden Robson will have no problem meeting my needs. Morland, you son of a bitch. I feel like ripping his head off. There is a scalpel on the tray among bits of his brain. I'll take it with me. Be careful, Jack. We don't know how they might react. His eyes are vacant, a dead man's stare. I was going to tell you to distract Morland while I try to steal the serum, but it's right under his nose, so forget it. I don't know what it is. Looks like a boiler crossed with a pressure chamber. There is gauze on the pressure wheel. I'll take it. Okay. A ladder! We don't need a ladder right now. Oh, come on, we always need a ladder. It's about 3 feet of gauze soaked in dried blood. There isn't a clean inch left on it. Nope. Mutilated corpses. Jesus, what a slaughterhouse. There is a shovel stuck in the mass of flesh, blood and bone. Stay away from my serum. Jerk. Morland is distracted. Let's turn that to our advantage. Bang bang. Morland is dead. He would absorb bullets like a sponge. How do you know that? I doubt a bullet to the brain will put down a walking corpse. Okay. So... Okay. Now he won't be able to see a thing. He would react to the first blow. I don't want to take any chances. Okay. The shovel's got a very sharp edge. Yeah, I could take this freak's head off, but I don't want to risk missing. What are we doing here? Careful with that. Don't experiment with them in any way. Why did we cover up his eyes? Scalpel on a corpse? Morland has already mutilated him enough. What are we doing? Okay, we can take off the gauze. Do we... The shovel's edges are really sharp, but I'm sure there is something handier to cut with around here. Okay, so we need to cut the gauze. For some reason? To tie it up both of them? I'm going to cut the gauze in half. Question mark? I'm not entirely following this. Okay, now we can cover both of them. And now we shoot Morland? No. Stab Morland? I'm going to kill that pig. With a scalpel. He's already dead, Jack. I'll kill him again. You changed your mind? On second thought, I need something heftier than a scalpel. Like a shovel? Those two stiffs can't see. No risk they'll alert Morland. What are you going to do? The shovel has sharp edges. Sharp enough to take his head off. I'm not sure if being able to see was going to really help them. I thought they were dead and were like staring blankly. Be careful. Doctor? Yes? Hey Paul! Catch! Up. Problem solved. Let's grab that serum and get out of here. What have you done? I'll kill you. Shut the fuck up. We've got him? What? We must carry this serum as if it were nitroglycerin. The future of humanity depends on it. Okay, do this in the morgue. Why do we need the rubber bulb? What's it for? Okay. Yeah. Whitman, you don't need to wander around. Hey, Harvey. It's time. Let's revive Bradley. I should be the one to inject him with a serum. I have medical training. I don't think you need a doctorate to find a vein on a corpse. No, but the serum is very delicate. You heard Morland. What I mean, it's very delicate. I think I won't be careful with this. Jack, what have you done? You made me very nervous by implying that I wouldn't be careful enough. And you weren't. What the fuck is this sudden turn to comedy? Okay, so this is why we needed the rubber bulb. Because you made me nervous. Also, this is completely unnecessary. Oh god. Oh god. What do we do now? All the serum has gone down the drain. Some of the serum is still in the drain. Let's not lose hope yet. Oh god. Jack, what the fuck? I've managed to recover the serum. I think there is enough to revive Bradley. Thank goodness. Okay. The syringe with the serum is ready. It contains all the serum I could recover from the drain. I hope it's enough. What? Oh, right. I need some room. I'll inject the serum into his neck. We just want his brain and vocal cords. Let's hope Bradley cooperates. Morland mentioned that the reaction to the serum was instantaneous. This isn't working, Harvey. Damn it! Be patient. Look at him. He's dead. And he's going to stay that way. Jesus. That did actually spook me. Hello, Bradley. I'm dead, right? I'm afraid so. She finally carried out her threat. She is now the Supreme Sorceress. Hey, Maya. There is not much time. We need you to answer our questions, fast. We know you were the leader of a cult dedicated to bringing Yog-Sothoth to this planet. I don't know what you're talking about. Damn it, Harvey. We drag a politician back from the grave, and the first thing he does is keep lying. We want to stop the ritual, Maya. You can't. I tried to stop it myself, and look how I ended up. You tried to stop the ritual? I don't get it. You were the leader of the cult that would invoke Yog-Sothoth. Why would you stop it? My entire lineage has devoted itself since time immemorial to bringing the god Yog-Sothoth, the Hidden One, the All-Knowing, into this world. That was my destiny, and I devoted my life to it. But everything changed when I became the mayor of Arkham. I come from a dynasty whose prosperity and privilege have spanned generations. But to have a city in my hands, to savor the power that comes with it, I had never experienced anything like it. The alignment of the planets was imminent. My order was prepared for the arrival of Yog-Sothoth, but I wasn't. I wanted to keep savoring that supremacy. Summoning the god would put an end to that. So I cancelled the ritual and ran for re-election. You crave power more than air, huh, Mayor? Oh, don't get me wrong. I still believe in our mission. But to me, it wasn't time yet. Where will the ritual take place? It will be in... Mayor? What's wrong? The ritual, where will it take place? It will be in... Okay, he will not answer us. Damn it! Why is he doing that? Who is this Supreme Sorceress? Her name is Teresa Whitman. Teresa! Shit, your wife, Harvey? We saw her at the theater. My wife is the Supreme Sorceress. Her arrival at the Order was unexpected. She came from a cult that called themselves the Guardians of Deep Truth. I soon made her my right hand. She learned the secrets of the dark arts like no one else ever had. Her dedication to the cause surpassed that of the other disciples. Why did Teresa kill you? My wife is a sorceress. This is insane. I was at the theater and saw everything that happened. Teresa, it seems, possessed and killed you. Why did she do it? It is written that only the Supreme Sorcerer can summon the All-Knowing One. No one else, unless he dies. I met with Teresa alone to explain my intentions and keep you from usurping my place by killing me. The cause is greater than any one of us. Damn it, now it makes sense. Remember I told you I thought I knew Teresa Harvey? You two met at the hotel, right? Yeah. She is the woman in the photograph Ramirez and Julio tried to blackmail you with. Were you the one who got it back? Yeah, you were begging her. You looked like a spurned lover. If that photo had come to light, my re-election could have been compromised. It made it look like I had a mistress. But in truth, I was begging for my life. Teresa was understanding. She said if that was my wish, she would accept it. But I didn't trust her. I knew she was going to betray me. And she did. Now she can invoke Yog-Sothoth without betraying the scriptures. Tell us why Teresa will invoke Yog-Sothoth. What makes you think you can stop it? I'm not saying we'll succeed, but the alternative to not trying is a god from outer space wiping out this planet. Come on, tell us where to find Teresa, and we'll finish what you couldn't. What does it matter now? I'm dead. Thanks to a betrayal. Would you like to get a revenge on Teresa? I'm looking for her too. She must pay for her crimes, for her current and past crimes. I had an altar built at the highest point in the city. That is where the ritual will take place. The highest point in the city. We've got it, Harvey. City Hall's rooftop. One last thing. Why summon a god that will wipe out all life on the planet, including you? What does your cult gain? Yog-Sothoth will save his followers so that they may worship him. When the gods were banished to the edge of the universe, mankind took possession of this planet. The Earth does not belong to us. It belongs to the outer gods. Yog-Sothoth will save no one. We have witnessed what he has done elsewhere in the universe. Earth will be no exception. You are wrong. You are. What? What's happening to me? Okay, that's fucked up. For God's sake. Moreland warned us. The serum could be unstable. At least it gave us the time to find out where the ritual will take place. I think the ritual is taking place. What was that? I fear the worst. What's going on? The city sirens. They haven't sounded since the fire in 1903. Come on, Harvey. What the fuck is going on? Fuck. Okay. The hell is that? It can be. It's 12 o'clock. The planetary alignment isn't complete yet. How is that possible? Is this Yog-Sothoth? That's not how he is typically depicted. Look, Jack. It's dematerializing. Teresa studied the invocation ahead of time. That means we've still got a window to break the ritual. We need to reach City Hall as fast as possible. If Yog-Sothoth takes physical form, we are done for good. Let's go. Ah. Hello, Teresa. Oxthrod al Gebl-E Yog-Sothoth something something. Teresa, stop this madness. Teresa. Jack, she sacrificed her child and your child and then spent like a decade being an evil cultist. I don't think you're getting through to her. Don't even bother, Harvey. They're so focused on the ritual, they don't even realize we're here. Let's use that to our advantage. It's about to materialize in our world. Bang bang. A bullet won't do a thing to a deity from deep space. How do you know? How do you know? Here's my partner. Yeah. Aha, she has a magic shield. I think the energy she's getting from the cultists is protecting her from bullets. It looks like that energy is what's giving her the power to materialize Yog-Sothoth. Ow. Damn it. Are you okay? It's like sticking your fingers in a light socket. Bang bang. I think there is only one way to do this. What? Where's his body? I think he's been absorbed by his own energy. Yeah, well, screw him. Actually, I think that man was Francis Morgan. Who? The traitor from Legacy of a Yup. Yeah? Well, then may he burn in hell. This is a bit disappointingly easy for the final puzzle. Here we go. One down. What do you think you're doing? Harvey? It's been a long time, dear. Stop the ritual, Teresa. We'll all die if you don't. Not all of us. Some of us will be saved. You don't know what you're doing. My order has been preparing for this ritual for millennia. Of course I know what I'm doing. If the planets align, Yogg-Sothoth will annihilate this world. No one will be left alive. He has done it on other planets. Lies. Yogg-Sothoth will save our entire order, so we can pay him homage. We were born for this, and so it shall be. I've come to stop this madness. Whew, a failure like you. Have some dignity and get out of my sight, Harvey. You're going to pay for what you did. What I did? Oh, you mean our son? Joey's death was just a formality for this moment. You would never understand. Why are you doing this? Humanity has had countless opportunities to raise itself up, and it has wasted them all. Every advance ended up consumed by ambition. Every discovery fed wars. And every hope was buried under the selfishness of those who think only of themselves. That is why the arrival of Yogg-Sothoth into this world isn't a punishment, Harvey. It's a liberation. The door has been opened, so this world can finally be purified. I don't mean to interrupt, but there is something that doesn't add up. Basically, you are saying that humanity deserves extinction for being selfish. Doesn't that include you? Damn it! Causing an apocalypse for your own gain. That surpasses any selfishness imaginable. Who are you, little man? Me? I'm... a corpse. That's what you're going to be. Ouch. Jerk. Youch. Let him go. Don't hurt him, Teresa. She's killing him. For God's sake, Teresa, let him go. Bang bang. I'm not going to shoot my partner. I'm going to shoot Yogg-Sothoth. I wish that were that easy. Last chance, Teresa. Drop him, or I'll shoot. You leave me no choice. Jack, are you okay? I feel like a power plant fell on me. What happened? I had to kill Teresa to save you. I've never seen a more justified death than that, Harvey. Teresa is dead, but we still have to deal with Yogg-Sothoth. The Necronomicon, which Harvey can read in the big O. The Necronomicon. You can read the spell that will send that monstrosity back to where it came from. Use it, Harvey. A grimoire of arcane knowledge and dark magic spells, powerful enough to summon cosmic deities. Come on, Harvey, what are you waiting for? I'm looking for it. Got it. Yogg-Sothoth usgun ka gtharaz jai nak durhal. Kothar shugun kaif halmagroth. Kothar shug. Okay, this is very funny. What a way to animate this. It worked. Damn, it worked. We've saved the world. Not bad for our first day together, huh, pal? Harvey? What's wrong with you? I spent more than a decade chasing Teresa. I hoped to see her face to face, so she would realize what she did. I didn't mean to kill her. My intention was to put her behind bars and make her live with the truth of her choices for the rest of her life. Listen to me, Harvey. This woman was nutty as a fruitcake. She almost destroyed this planet. Not in a million years would she have been able to realize what she had done. You understand that, right? Jerk. Oh, right. Sorry. It's past midnight. Do you know what that means? It's the 5th. The repeal of the Volstead Act has taken effect. It's legal to drink alcohol in the United States again. And I was wondering if... Well, what I mean is... Would you like to join me for a drink? I need to get drunk today. Mr. Whitman. I thought you'd never ask. Okay. Well, it was not a bad game. I feel like, weirdly, the gameplay was the weaker part. The puzzles were very much not good, and like they were kind of in the old school 90s puzzle game style, which itself was not good, like Gabriel Knight. But, you know, I like Lovecraft, I like the Lovecraftian narrative, even if it is basically just a pastiche. So yeah, it's been an enjoyable playthrough that did not overstay its welcome. Yeah, next on the channel, there is another adventure game I've been meaning to play. It's probably not going to be immediately the day after this releases, but maybe in a week or so. So we'll see how that goes. But thanks to the developer for making this game. It was a game. Thank you, Postmodern Adventures. And thank you, the viewer, for watching. The viewer, because there is only one of you. Sometimes there is two. But that is it for the Dark Rites of Arkham. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Goodbye.